Well, back in the 80s, the minivan became the symbol of the suburban soccer mom, but today's family vehicle is reaching all new heights in technology, safety, and fun. And here now from the floor of the North American International Auto Show in Detroit is Matt McAlear, Senior Manager at Chrysler. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Molly. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you on the Morning Blend. Let's talk a little bit about these innovations and some of the things that you see setting vehicles apart from the competition.
You know, at Chrysler, we invented the minivan more than 30 years ago, and here in Detroit, we're really reinventing it with an all-new minivan from the ground up. Over the past 30 years, we've had 78 minivan firsts, and with this model, we have 37 new firsts in the minivan segment. We have the first minivan with 20-inch wheels. We have dual high-definition 10-inch touchscreens in the rear seats for the kids to play built-in games and apps. We have 20-speaker Harman Kardon surround sound system. We have a built-in stow and vac system, vacuum cleaner powered by Rigid with a hose that's capable of reaching the entire vehicle to pick up those messes. We have best-in-class 8.4-inch touchscreen in the front and more than 100 safety and security features available. It is truly the new minivan and is going to set it apart from everything else in the segment.
Well, and you know, I think some people might think mistakenly that the minivan's day has kind of come and gone. Why stick with this particular segment?
You know, as I said, at Chrysler, we invented the minivan, and it's something we've held close to our hearts for the last 30 years. There is not a tool out there in the car segments that really do what today's modern family needs them to do. This is unlike anything else, with dual sliding doors that open with the kick of your foot when your hands are full, to seats that completely fold flat into the floor and still carry a 4x8 sheet of plywood for the weekend. Families that have minivans know that they wouldn't trade them for anything else, and today we wanted to invent a new minivan for the next generation of millennial families, for the more than 4 million kids that are coming into the market in the next 10 years. And we believe with this breakthrough styling and HID headlamps, LED daytime running lamps, and 20-inch wheels, we now have a minivan that not only looks great, it drives terrific, and it still does everything inside that minivans are great at.
Well, and I think if you're someone who has ever driven a minivan, and I'm one of them, people might say, why would you want to drive a minivan? But to me, that's always someone who hasn't driven a vehicle like the ones that you're showing us, because honestly, nothing can compare.
You're absolutely right. I have 2 kids at home, 2 boys, and we have both an SUV in the driveway and a minivan in the driveway, and they argue time and time again they always want to take the minivan. There isn't a vehicle that kids love more and families love more. It's easy to get in and out of, it's large, it's spacious, it's comfortable. But with this van today, the real thing is the ride and handling. We took a traditional minivan, and with this we have an all-new architecture with independent rear suspension, electric power steering, 287 horsepower. But that's just on the gas model. We also introduced the world's first hybrid electric minivan yesterday with 80 miles per gallon, 30-mile all-electric range, or 530-mile total gas and electric range for going all the way to Florida on the weekends and when you don't have time to plug it in and recharge it.
No way. I've always wanted a car that plugs in, because a lot of stores now, there'll be spots right in front for people who can plug in their car.
It's a great feature, and you know, with this new minivan, most families can do all of their daily routines throughout the week and never have to use the gas engine, and either charge it at home or plug it in at the store. But we also listened, and they didn't want to have only electric power, so we have still our Pentastar V6 engine mated with our batteries, so you have, like I said, over 530-mile range, so there's no problem using this as the traditional family van.
And really quick, Matt, is there any special hookup that you need or electrical power in order to be able to recharge it?
No, it is capable of charging with a 110 volt, just like you'd plug in your refrigerator. It also has the ability for 220 volt power if you want to have that installed in your garage, but by no means you don't need anything special. It's all built into the vehicle and ready for you.
Great talking to you. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. And the website, again, to check out more about these incredible vehicles is Chrysler.com.